Hello, I'm Caitlin with the Gwinnett County Public Library. This Women's History Month, I'm thrilled to present about women in the field of personal finance. We have plenty of women role models who have been successful with their money, and plenty of women who are willing and ready to teach other women how to be successful as well. First, a little bit about some women who have been famously successful with their money for some inspiration. The most famous woman who historically has been successful with her money is Madam C.J. Walker. She was the first self-made female millionaire in America. While working to provide for her daughter, she started working on her beauty products that would later be the building block for her business success. In creating her profitable business, she provided training and jobs for many of those in her community, all while the country was segregated. She actively supported civil rights and lifted up those in her community as she prospered. I really enjoyed learning about Madam C.J. Walker and her life story, and we have plenty of books available through the library for you to learn as well. I highly recommend each of these 6 books. The next 2 women who come to mind as famous millionaires are these 2, made famous by the show Shark Tank, Barbara Corcoran and Lori Greiner. Barbara Corcoran is a real estate mogul and business expert. Lori Greiner is an entrepreneur, inventor, and producer. They both have ways you can learn from them. For Barbara, she has a podcast called Business Unusual. Lori Greiner has written a book called Invent It, Sell It, Bank It. Make your $1 million idea into a reality. We do have a copy of this through the library. One of the ways they both invest in others is through the investment opportunities presented on their Shark Tank show. I appreciate that they invest in those around them. Now for some financial literacy educators. These women all share a passion for empowering others to learn about personal finance and to win with their money goals. Each have a unique perspective, focus, and plenty of resources to help you learn. Each of these teachers has also impacted me as well. Julie Alma Taveras is the Investing Latina. She focuses on teaching her audience how to invest. On her website, she describes her perspective as she tells money stories from the lens of a Dominican Republic-born immigrant living in New York that went from being a shopaholic to a smart spender and diligent investor. After exploring her website a bit, some of her helpful resources are workshops where you can learn about investing and various other topics, and she also has a guide for money and investing. I am so impressed with her focus on learning investing. Investing is a particularly intimidating subject to me, and I appreciate her growing her audience's confidence to dive in and get involved. Rachel Cruz is a part of the Ramsey Solutions team. Her focus is living on a budget. Her perspective is formed by being a part of the Ramsey team, so there's a lot of the similar principles and teachings, but also being the mother of young children herself, she gets a lot of inspiration from her own experiences. Her helpful resources are The Rachel Cruz Show, which is both a podcast and a YouTube show. She also has written 2 books. One is called Know Yourself, Know Your Money, and the other is Love Your Life, Not Theirs. Both are available through the Gwinnett County Public Library. I personally have used a lot of her tips and tricks for reducing expenses and making the most out of cost-effective options. Learning how to meal plan, have inexpensive family fun, and learning how to spend money well are all things she teaches about. Tiffany Alicia is the budgetnista. Her focus is investing, saving, and reaching goals at the same time. She was previously a preschool teacher, and her father taught her a lot about personal finance. She also has learned a lot from a few of her own poor financial decisions in her past. She has several helpful resources. The first is her book, Get Good with Money. This is available through the library. She also has a Live Richer Challenge series on her Budgetnista blog. I enjoyed learning about her journey with personal finance. I also love that she has a system to manage money without constantly tracking expenses and spending. She instead designates money into different multiple accounts to prevent herself from overspending. I personally enjoy the detailed work of tracking my spending, but I know that can be a huge stumbling block for others. Another financial educator is Bola Sakumbi. She runs Clever Girl Finance. From her website, we learn that her focus is empowering women to ditch debt, save money, and build real wealth. She was inspired by her entrepreneurial mother, who was still able to send her to school after unexpected financial changes in the family. Her helpful resources are on her Clever Girl Finance website, with free resources and free courses. I discovered this educator while researching for this project, and I was surprised and impressed at how much she offers for free. She has courses, guides, and articles all available online. Sign up with your email and have full access. The next educator is Rita Soledad Fernandez Paulino. She runs Wealth para Todos. Her focus is on personalizing finances, with an emphasis on learning financial literacy, especially as a social justice issue. She was formerly a math teacher and learned personal finance on her own through books and tutorials. She's currently studying to become a certified financial planner. Her helpful resources are at most her Instagram account, where she is popular as an Instagram influencer. She also offers one-on-one coaching, newsletters, and posts online. My favorite tip I learned from her was to have a friends and family savings account. She said that in her culture, it is normal for family to help each other out financially. And instead of allowing this to be a stressor in family relationships, go ahead and set some money aside to help without risking your own family's financial stability. Erica Kohlberg is the last financial educator for today. Her focus is on entrepreneurship and providing financial tips for becoming financially independent and reaching your financial goals. She was previously a lawyer, but then discovered success in supporting and empowering online entrepreneurs. Some of her helpful resources are on her website, like her YouTube channel guides, courses, and free guides. She's also a social media influencer with plenty of helpful videos. I discovered this teacher on Instagram. I really enjoy her videos. They're practical, clever, and interesting. I enjoy learning small bites of information at a time. Now to apply this to you. What does financial success look like for you? What do you want to accomplish with your money? What are you passionate about? And where is your focus? These will be different for everyone and will even change as your life changes. Just know that there are a ton of free resources for you to use, plenty of role models to inspire you, and plenty of women financial educators in your corner cheering you on. We also have a GCPL guide on personal finance. This is where you can find all of the books we have that are related to personal finance. We also have recommended some great personalities, websites, and other resources for you to explore. Thank you for celebrating Women's History Month with me by exploring the topic of women in personal finance. I hope some of these teachers will be helpful to you as you pursue success in your own financial goals.